So I am sitting here, I'm working, and I was just thinking how we get so used to trying to plan out what's next for our future and what we need to do, the check boxes we need to check off next. We don't realize that we're sitting in the things we wished for or prayed for or manifested previously. Like I'm sitting here and I feel like, oh, everything about my life, it's repetitive. There's like nothing new to it. Just it's the same every single day. What's the episode of SpongeBob? Just the same cycle every single day. No changes. It's just the same pattern, which I'm not complaining about it. I'm familiar with it now. And this is how I know my day is going to go. And when I sit back and realize like there's one page on my planner and it was maybe it might have been my 2021 planner. Was it? Yes, because that was when I left my job. In that planner, I was saying that I wanted the title that I have now. I said it was going to be peaceful. It was going to be quiet. I was going to like my coworkers. I was going to do this. I was going to do that. Everything was going to be peaceful. I wasn't going to have any bad days. I was going to have my own workspace. All of these things I said on that paper. And the only thing that I honestly, it's like I forgot to put it on there, but I guess it wasn't meant for me to put it on there, was the place that I was going to have that job title at. I had been trying to get that job title at the job that I was at for 5 years. Of that 5 years of me being there, I think 3.5, I was trying to obtain the title that I have now. And that's literally the one thing that I didn't write on that paper when I call myself manifesting and trying to write down my goals, what I wanted work to be like. I didn't write the company that I was going to work for. And that was honestly an accident. That was an accident because I just knew I'd already been there for a little over 5 years. I was going to get my promotions there and I was going to, continue my tenure there. And yeah, that's the only thing that was missing from my page. And little did I know, I had to leave there to get the job title that I wanted. And so I sit now when I realize like I'm not, or when I realize and notice like you're not even being grateful for where you are. You have a job that you've been at. It's closer to 3 years than 2 years now, right? I still have not had a stressful day. I still have not had a day that made me want to quit or anything. I haven't had a worrisome day with a coworker. My environment is the most peaceful it can get. I am literally working at home in my own space. Everything on that paper, I have it. And so now I just sit and like, girl, you got to be grateful. You got to be thankful. And then another thing that makes me feel like we got to stop and appreciate where we are and the things that it took to get there, because before I did land this job, this is a title I wanted for years. Before I did land this job, in order to get me to leave the job that I was at for 5 years, I ended up, finding a work from home job, which ended up being customer service. So it was call center. And I did that for 6 months. That is literally the first job I've ever, I just quit in the middle of my shift. I couldn't take it. I don't have that type of personality where I can like not take it personally. Somebody calling, cussing me out about their bill being, their phone being turned off because they didn't pay their bill, or if it's something that they're rightfully should be upset about. Like I just couldn't take being yelled at, screamed at, cursed out first thing in the morning. That was the first time too that I had a job that made me dread everything. Like I couldn't even enjoy my off days because I was just thinking about, oh my gosh, when the work day, well, when my off day is over, I have to go there. Like if I started work Monday, I dreaded Sunday. All of Sunday I was thinking about how I had to clock in and get yelled at by customers, like call center. More power to people who could do it. I don't have it. I'm just I guess you could say I'm sensitive, but I just cannot handle that type of, like, those type of calls and getting talked to crazy when I'm not doing anything to anybody. None of it. So I feel like even though I couldn't handle that job, it came when it was supposed to, because it came, you might as well say, maybe 4 or 5 months before this job. And so it built a whole new appreciation. So honestly, there are certain things that I feel like maybe I would have looked at as stressful on this job if I hadn't experienced what real stress is from a job. Because that was horrible. And so I really think that because there was another woman who had the same start date as me with this job, and she acted like this was just too much. It was too much to learn. It was stressful, and this, that, and the other. It stressed her out. And I'm just like, girl, what? This job is peace to me. And so, yeah, I guess I was, you know, put into place how I was supposed to. I got the worst of the worst so I could know, like, this is peaceful. There's days where I might not have a conversation with a single soul. I know I don't have phone calls. This is not a call center job or anything. So it's just like, sometimes you got to sit back and realize you got it better than you think. You got it better than you think. And, when I see the whole, like all the videos of the quitting the 9 to 5s and how 9 to 5s are this and that, the rat race, yada, yada, yada. And they're just like the worst thing you could be a part of. It makes me more thankful that I have a job that's like not making me consider quitting every single day, or not making me feel that I'm not having any progression in my life. So yeah, I'm appreciative. And yeah, we have to sit back and realize what we have sometimes is what we were asking for years prior. We get so caught up, and where we're trying to go next. Like, we don't even sit and enjoy where we are. Like, this might be where I'm supposed to be for a couple of years until the next level aligns itself correctly, instead of me rushing for here, there, especially while, the job market is kind of, I don't know, it's sketchy. It seems like, at least that's what the internet looks like. So yeah, I'm sitting back like, girl, be appreciative. Gosh. And this isn't the first time I have looked at an old planner of mine and realized you checked off every single goal you had and you didn't even acknowledge it. You still felt like you weren't content, like you hadn't done enough, but you did everything that you said you wanted to do for the year. Like, you gotta stop, slow it down, give yourself grace, realize like you're doing good. Like, if you tune out all of the noise on the internet and you know what you have set for yourself, because that is all that matters, what you have set for your own life, man, it'd be a lot better. But another just random, excuse my background, I'm just trying to be, get on here and just say what's on my mind in real time, just get used to doing that. But I will catch y'all in my next video. Brianna Carr.